Hi, it's Daryl here, answering any questions you've got on net zero, carbon neutrality, the various sort of compliances like SBTI, TCFD, ESOS, SECR, etc. So if you've got any questions like that, ping them through and I'll do my best to answer them. What question have we got today, Farah?
So this is one that came through the chat.
Yep.
The question is, when does my company need to be net zero?
When does my company, oh right, this is an extremely easy question. Look, you don't, it's as simple as that. I mean, the world is heating up and we all know the problems that's causing, but there's no kind of external influence on most companies to do anything about it, which is probably a crying shame, except, and there is an except, a couple of countries are now putting in legislation where you have to at least consider the situation, if not change it. The UK is one of the leaders in this field with our TCFD legislation, which means that if you've got over 500 staff and over 500 million turnover, then starting in April 22, you have to sort of take the environment into consideration and do a thorough risk analysis, etc., etc. The other reason you might put a deadline on it is if you've got other external factors, such as came across today, one of my clients called me up and say their main customer, which is the NHS, has now told them they must be compliant with a certain standard in order to continue trading with them. And the NHS, as you might imagine, have got thousands of suppliers, and they'll be pushing this message down to all their tier one suppliers. So the other sort of time you might have an external deadline is if your main customer or your main customers say, look, you've got to do this. So no internal reason why you should do it, but sometimes there's legislation and that's being drafted and pushed through and made applicable to more and more companies as time goes on. The UK, for example, have said that the TCFD legislation will apply to all large companies by 2025. So they're kind of doing it in stages. Or if you've got customer sort of requirements, but apart from that, no fixed deadline. How about that?
Yeah, great. I guess you just have to hope that everyone cares about the environment.
Well, they should do. They should do it. And if you use tools like PLATO, which I'm biased, that's our software. If you use PLATO, then it's not really that hard to come up with your footprint and to find where the emissions are happening and what to do about it. So it's easy to do. But there you go. All right. Look. Hopefully that was useful. If you've got any other questions, ping them through by chat, comment on the web, send an email through. However you want to do it, I really genuinely love hearing the questions and sort of helping you out where I can. Okay, hope that was useful, and I'll see you next time.